What you focus your attention on grows. If you keep focusing on, let's say you have a illness, maybe you have some bloating, maybe you have some ulcer or anything related to the stomach, and let's say you keep focusing on that. Every single day you wake up and you're like, I'm sick, my stomach's hurting, I'm in pain, it's not getting better, I'm not feeling better. You're focusing on that. You're affirming the opposite of what you'd want to happen to you. Energy grows where attention flows. You're just keeping it growing and keeping it going. Now, if we focus now, we wake up every morning and we're like, we're healed. We're all good. You may not feel at first that you're feeling better and that it's going away, but there's a little bit of a fake it till you make it in the beginning, and then things are going to start piecing together and things are going to start flowing a little bit more towards your favor. So the same thing with any type of problem, any type of event or situation in your life. If you keep focusing on that situation, or if you keep focusing on an emotion tied to a situation or a person, that emotion obviously has nowhere to go. It has no time to kind of melt away. So it's just going to end up growing, right? This is where you have to give room and you have to give space for this emotion to pass away. Okay? Let it die. Let them transform, let them transmute into a different state of being. Give them space to do that. If you are just so focused on it and you are just like, I am in a state of anxiety, I'm in a state of depression, and you don't give your body time to feel that emotion and let it drift away and melt away on its own, then you're just in resistance to it. You're just resisting it leaving, and it's just going to make it harder and harder and just growing and growing and more, right? The reason I put this kind of wording in the thumbnail is because sometimes we create our own mess. We're in a mess. Maybe some situation happened in the past and we're reliving it every single day. Maybe you're rethinking about a trauma or an event or a situation, something that someone did to you, and you're rethinking it, you're reliving it. You're acting from emotion, you're acting from a trauma related to this situation. You're keeping it alive. You become what you give your attention to. So if you keep giving your attention to this old thing, again, you're keeping it alive, you're keeping it growing, and it's snowballing. You're creating your own mess. It already happened, it's done, acknowledge it. Reassure your own feelings. There's a lot of videos I have where how to move past things, how to forgive, stoicism, stuff like that. You guys can definitely refer to those videos. But we need to get past those situations and move on and now create success in our lives. Create happiness, create peace. Your main objective should be peace and happiness, and then everything else is going to flow from there. Stop giving your attention to people that are bringing you down and slowing you down, stopping you from reaching your goals. I can't tell you how much times someone has come to me and asked me advice based on a situation from the past. Obviously, I have absolute grace for you. Situations from the past are so difficult, but I want you to realize what is this situation doing for you? What is sulking in this situation doing for you? It's genuinely doing nothing for you. It's only bringing you down. The more you focus your attention on it and you focus your energy on it, the more it's growing, the more that it's affecting you. These situations are not to be played with. If a problem is growing and expanding, it's not something to take lightly. You don't want any type of negative emotion or low vibrational feelings and emotions grow and fester up inside you. You want to replace them with a feeling of peace and love. Anytime that you have a negative emotion kind of bubble up, let it bubble up. It's okay. Okay? Don't run away from it, but also don't keep focusing your attention on it. Just let it be. Let it melt away on its own. And a lot of people don't understand this concept, and this is why meditation is the most important thing. When it comes to overcoming any type of negative emotion, mindfulness is so important. I always talk about mindfulness, guys, and I even have a mindfulness guide. It's linked in the description as well. What meditation and mindfulness is going to do, it's going to teach you and have confidence that these things will pass. Because if I tell you these things are going to pass, it's hard for you to believe me, right? You're like, okay, I understand, I'm hearing you, but you don't feel that inner confidence that these things are easy to pass and it's okay. You're gonna get through these emotions and they're gonna subside. They're going to melt away. It's hard for you to believe that. It's hard to have the confidence in those statements that I'm making, right? So with meditation, you will see certain aspects melt away. And now you're like, okay, I have the confidence that if I focus my attention and my energy on peace and love, if I focus my attention and energy on something else, while not pushing this other emotion away, just letting it be, it melts away on its own. When you meditate and you feel an itch coming up and you scratch it, you're putting your attention there. And now all of a sudden you feel another itch. And now you're scratching that itch, and now you're having a difficult time doing a meditation because there's a new itch popping up everywhere, right? It's way easier for you to understand this concept and believe in this concept when you yourself do this meditation, when you yourself take time and actually implement this practice, and then you build this confidence yourself. It comes with the actual action. It comes with experience. This is why I recommend mindfulness and meditation all the time. Okay? I'm never going to stop talking about mindfulness because this is how you get through these emotions. This is how you transform these aspects of your life that are bringing you down and pulling you backwards. And now going back to this meditation example, if you don't itch, you're going to see that itch starts to subside and it melts away. The same way I'm talking about these emotions. That's where the experience comes in, right? Another huge point with you become what you give your attention to is if you act out of emotion, if you act out of these low vibrational states of being, you're keeping them alive. So let's say you have a negative confrontation with somebody and you want to talk about it over text, or they're texting you or whatever. And if you respond to those texts from a state of emotion, so a state of anger, sadness, hurt, you're keeping that emotion alive because you're acting on it. You're putting outputs out that are in that state of emotion. If you now implement some mindfulness practices, let's say you meditate for 15 minutes and now you give them a call, obviously it's a little better than text. Now you're able to have a better communication because you're in a better state of mind. Now, instead of acting from the lowest point of fear and anxiety, instead of hurt, maybe you're acting from a little bit more of understanding. Maybe you're acting out of a little bit more peace. So you're just bringing that state a little bit higher. That's it. Okay? It's not like a huge dramatic change. You don't have to respond to everybody when you're feeling 10 out of 10, but it's just don't respond to people when you're at a 1 out of 10. Okay? Try to bring that up before you respond to people or you act or you make an action. Don't make decisions. Don't act out of these low emotional states. If you're feeling very angry, emotional, don't make any decisions. Don't act out of those states. This is your body signaling to you that you need some mindfulness time, maybe a meditation, maybe some prayer, and then you can go and do the same action. Maybe now this time you're going to think and maybe you're going to act differently. 10 out of 10 times, you're probably going to act a little bit differently. So why would you not want to act out of your truest form instead of acting from this low point that was triggered within you, not having any threats to your self-respect and your reputation, and act from a place of kindness and peace and love, right? And this is such a simple practice, and this is literally going to upgrade your life. This is such a simple practice, but this will really upgrade your life and take you from a low place of emotional irregularity to a higher place of emotional mastery. This is what I want all my clients to achieve, and this is what I help you guys achieve with coaching. And I also have an inner work program that we go through the lower states of emotion, a little bit of shadow work, the inner work that you need to now implement better states of being and have a better self-concept. So you guys have access to that if you want. It's all on my website as well. Going back to our goal here, you have a vision in mind for what you want to become and what you're focusing your attention on. If it's not in accordance to that goal, you have some cognitive dissonance, which means what you want in your mind and what you're doing in your actions is different, and this creates an imbalance in the body. So you want to ensure that your actions are in accordance to your goals and the vision that you have set for yourself. The vision board, maybe things on your vision board, maybe idea of yourself that you would like to become and embody. Make sure that those actions that you're taking in your daily life, the person that you're acting like and being, and the decisions that you're making, the energy that you are putting where is now in accordance to those goals, into that vision. If you're not doing that, you are working against yourself. It's like you're walking against the current instead of walking with the current. So life feels hard. Life just doesn't feel easy. It feels like this goal is so unattainable because you're walking against the current. You can just turn around and walk with the current, and it's so much easier, right? It's like it's doing the work for you. Obviously, in these little small moments, it feels hard to take a pause and break the habit that you are used to doing. It's a habit. If your habit is not to slow yourself down and to take space and to be mindful, then this is a habit that's a little bit hard to do, but it's not going to be something difficult to do. You just put your phone down and you just take some time to meditate. Or maybe you walk away from the situation and you just meditate. The more you do it, the easier it's going to become, and the easier it's going to feel. It's like you're walking with the current. Like I said, it's helping you, it's working for you. It's like the work is happening in the background. The walking is so much easier now because you're walking with the current, and the current's also pushing you. So you have to do less work. It's kind of happening on its own. The extra work is when you go against your goals, is when you act not in accordance with the vision that you have for yourself. So this is why I'm stressing this to you guys, and this is why this kind of idea came up and I wanted to make this video, because I really thought this concept that what you put your energy to is what is going to grow. And guys, in my own life, I have had to implement this concept, and it's hard in the beginning, like I said, but trust me, it becomes easier. I know from my own experience, and I know from the experience of my clients, what you focus your energy on, you become. What you focus your attention on, you become. It grows. Let's really focus our attention and our energy on things that we want to become, things that we want to embody, right? So I'm going to end it there. If you guys have any questions, put them in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.